What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today, and today I have another exciting model review for you all. Today we'll be taking a look at the Aviation400 1:400 scale Riydah Air Boeing 787-9. I hope all of you are excited for today's video. Aviation400 makes some spectacular aircraft, and I thought it'd be really cool for Great Plains to get another unique offering in the international landscape. So with that being said, that's exactly what we have here with this aircraft today. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So you got Boeing up here, 400 Aviation, kind of a similar concept to JC, but it's also kind of basic as well. So I kind of see a little bit of Panda in there and even a little bit of NG kind of, influence to the Aviation400 boxes. Regardless, here's the CGI Riydah Air, registration's November 8572 Charlie. So yeah, it's definitely a cool concept for sure. Hopefully they'll get off the ground because I really would love to see this livery fly because of how cool it is. But not only that, also the concept of the airline is pretty fantastic as well. So there's certainly plenty to like here with regards to the trajectory of Riydah Air. So here it is. It's a Boeing 787-9 again. I love the Aviation400 molds and how fantastic they are with reference to their precision and the beacons, along with the detachable gears as well. So there's certainly plenty to like with what's going on here on the Riydah aircraft. So feeling fortunate to add this one here to the collection today, and I think it's definitely going to be a helpful asset for many years to come. That being said, we're not going to waste any further time today and go ahead and zoom in and take a look at the beautiful aircraft. So let's see if I can get this situated here. It's been a little tougher recently, but I think we're going to be able to manage it down. Yeah, I think that's about the best angle that we can get. Now this one honestly kind of contrasts the board a little bit weird, so it's going to be a little challenging to, actually I might be able to raise it. I know I'm kind of wasting a little bit of time, so apologies, just trying to get the best view that we can. I think that might contrast just a little bit better. So let's go for a little bit of a taller perspective today for a little bit better viewing experience. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So you do have the tinted cockpit windows. We can get a little bit better of a view of that here. So you can definitely see where that's going in there. Definitely very cool that they're representing that in its applicable details. So that's fantastic. Here's the nose cone. It looks very cool too. Got their flag, couple of pitot tubes and other panels up here on the front. Nose landing gear, again, these do detach. So if I pick up the aircraft, you can see here that if I just pull on the nose landing gear, it does come out. It's magnetic, and it's one of the most seamless designs I've ever seen in the 1:400 scale. So no doubt it's extremely impressive, and they've done a really good job innovating that and also perfecting it, because it's definitely not a salute, or what's the word I'm looking for here? It's definitely not a retrofine technology by any means. They're the only company that's really done it in the modern landscape. So that's why they're always working on it and continuing to make it better. But that being said, you got the L1 door right here and some various levers, windows, and other stickers. So that's pretty cool. Some other panel detail up here. And then you also have the first 3D beacon, which looks fantastic. So really good job by the detailing there, the 400 Aviation mold. And you got the first antenna right here. Now I'm sure Riydah Air has some sort of first class up here, or business, or whatever the concept is for this particular case. You can see that's going to go up here, and you also got their local language here as well. Here's the L2 door. The font's pretty interesting. It's a little tough to see with those windows, but I like the concept of trying to make it large and visible. So there's some, give and take with the concept for sure. Anyway, though, as you can see, it all looks really nice. The air is definitely a little bit easier to see, but their local language is very visible too. So I think it all looks real nice. Anyway, though, some sort of economy plus going to start in here, or premium economy, whatever product that they're going for. So very nice to see that. And then that takes us on to the slats right here. Again, this mold's fantastic. I definitely see a bunch of the NG mold here, but just retrofined even more, which is great. Like the engines, for example, they're the exact right size, and they look awesome with the pylon, along with the other details. I like that kind of purple gloss a little bit. It seems like there's a little gloss there, but you can also see the cowling certainly has a gloss, and we can go ahead and take a look. They also have the really cool logo, which is their R through a window shade, which I think is pretty cool. So there's the fan blades. They're quite nice. I don't believe they spin. I'm pretty sure they don't, but just want to make sure because they're pretty large. Yeah, that's what I was saying, because I thought they didn't spin, but they do. So that's why you always check, because they do spin, and the detail's incredible. The spinner's fantastic. So definitely got to highlight that in all the details. There's no doubt that that's extremely impressive, and it's really cool to see that the fan blades do indeed spin. And another very cool detail of Aviation400 that you're not going to see from any other 1:400 manufacturer. I'm going to have to go up to 200 for that. Anyway, though, the rest of this looks absolutely terrific. Very nice. it's all super beautiful, and they've done a great job there, continuing to innovate and do a good job. The back landing gear also detach, and they also pivot, which is super impressive considering that they're detachable. So really great job by Aviation400 for perfecting it and just making it the best product that it possibly can be. Again, the colors are really cool. Here's the rest of the purple, which takes us into L3 door and a stubby Wi-Fi box of sorts. So that's definitely quite nice. And then we have this really cool beam, kind of what you would see on like a computer sleep screen or whatever you would want to compare it to. So kind of cool to have that with the blue that eventually gets into the tail, and then a variety of pinks and reds. And then that takes us into a couple of purples there at the end, and then one more blue for good measure. So that's definitely all real nice. Also interesting with that little speck of white right there. I'm sure it's for the wing root, but definitely noteworthy there. So definitely wanted to point that out. But you also have 3 antennas, so you got one on the bottom, and then you got 2 on top, one larger, one stubbier. So definitely cool to see that. And you have all the main cabin back here, all of what you'd expect. And then that takes us into the first little baggage door right there, which is pretty nice. L4 door, and then again, the registration's over 8572 Charlie. And then there's the tail as well, so you can definitely see how cool that logo is right there with the R and the window shade. I think it's quite an innovative design. It's a little tough to see the font because of how unique it is, but I think it will definitely be accustomed to here in the near future. And it just takes time with, you know, new concepts like this, and definitely new airlines as well. Very good examples include the United and Air Canada new liveries, and also other ones as well, and even the JetBlue one to a degree, although admittingly I will say that I like that one from the start. So anyway, APU horizontal stabilizers, all those details are fantastic, and as I would hope for, the one and only Aviation400 did a very good job representing all those. So that's definitely very nice right there. Here's the right side of the aircraft that has all the details that you would expect. No major discrepancies or other major notes, excluding the cargo door, of course. However, the major difference on this side is that their language is bolded up and it is in the middle of the aircraft, whereas the English version is down below. So I think it's nice how they have it situated like that, and I think it honestly will prove powerful for their operation and what's to come in the future. So definitely a nice way of going about it. You see many airlines from this region following this exact concept, and it's great to see Riydah Air following suit with all those. So no doubt, very impressive and a good job there by them. Here's the top of the aircraft, exactly what you would expect. Really nice detail on the wings. They look fantastic, so we absolutely love to see that. And then we have the bottom of the aircraft as well. You can see all that purple down there, which is quite an immense amount of effort for a part not many people are going to see, but again, it looks cool, so definitely can't complain. They also put their logo on the bottom as well, which fits very easily, so definitely very cool to see that. Would be interested to see like what the numbers would be to paint on, you know, logos like that, because even though it looks small, I'm sure it's quite a piece of money to get that done. But you also have the other 3D beacon right there, which is stunning. And again, why Aviation400 models are just stupendous. You can really get a good visual from this perspective, seeing those 2 beacons right there. It's really cool, and they've done a great job. So there's the main landing gear. Again, they can attach and detach just like that, and they're very simple to put in. And you can also get the gear pivot. So if I had the stand here, or I can just show it kind of touching down right here, you can see that they flatten out, which is very cool. And who knows, maybe we'll get our Hamburg display like they have with all those moving aircraft at that display. Maybe we'll have that on the 400 one day. But this is definitely a really nice model, and I'd highly recommend it for anybody interested in a Riydah 787 or just, you know, cool plane. Even though, again, these aren't flying to many places yet. Hopefully in the future they will be doing just that, but regardless, they will be flying the great planes in full force, and that's all that we can ask for in this connotation. So I really hope all of you enjoyed this model review. It was definitely a really awesome quality pickup, and I'm excited to feature it for many years to come. That being said, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation of Aviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation of Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.